Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, December 9th, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. What you'll see here is that the futures are trading higher by about 3.5 points to 1808.5 per contract. Decent little pop-up. You can see this morning the volume trends are very, very light in the market. That usually will help the market overall. Overnight, we did have some movement go on in Asia. You did have the Nikkei 225 index finish higher by, I believe, 2.3%. So that's a sharp move higher in Japan, and that certainly is helping the markets. Again, the European markets this morning, they're not really doing all that much. Pretty much flat for the most part. We do have the German DAX trading higher by, I think, by about 0.4% at the moment. So, other than that, most of the other European indexes are doing about the same or a little bit on the flatter side. But either way you slice it or dice it, there doesn't seem to be really any panic out here or any real reason for concern that things are going to just drop off. So, again, Mondays have a tendency to be a little bit on the quiet side. Hard to say if the market really moves significantly higher from here. There was a big day on Friday. Markets moved up decently. Volume trends are still pretty light, but that makes it even easier for the institutions to push the market higher. So that's what we're looking at least at the moment. We do have some stocks in the news. One is Gilead. It looks like they got an approval for a drug. I think that was kind of baked into the cake already, but nonetheless, the stock is making new all-time highs, I believe. So you want to respect it at least at the moment. There doesn't seem to be anything terrible. I wouldn't fade the stock just on the fact that new all-time highs in an uptrend is very, very tough to fight. So you don't really want to fight that one. There is a buyout today. It looks like GIVN, ticker symbol COV, is buying out GIVN Images. So ticker symbol COV, which is GIVN. They will be buying out GIVN, which is GIVN. And I'll punch that in there, and you can see, I believe the buyout is for $30 a share. So if you own GIVN, congratulations. If you don't own it, there's really not much you could do with it. It's probably just going to go sideways here for the most part throughout the remainder of the day until the buyout is solidified. So again, not much you could do there, but if you do own it, congratulations. It's a great move. Stock closed at $23.65. Now trading at $29.65. Very, very nice move there. Watch McDonald's today. McDonald's could be a stock that's in a little bit of play here. Looks like McDonald's came out with November same-store sales in the United States, and it looks like the number dropped. So again, this one could be a little bit volatile. I do have a number for you with McDonald's. If it does get down to around $94.45, I think that is a spot where you could probably look for an intraday bounce. So again, keep McDonald's on watch right around $94.45. I think that's a spot where you could probably look for an intraday bounce. I was looking over for some gap plays this morning. I didn't see all that many that looked that great to me, but I am keeping an eye on Akamai today. The stock right now is trading at around 44.25. Was trading down to around 43 in real light volume trade, but if Akamai could move lower, I would keep this level on the radar, $40.25. If Akamai got down there, I think that's your spot today for a pretty solid intraday bounce. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's still a sharp move lower, but you never know. It is always possible. This name can be volatile from time to time, but keep Akamai on the watch list here at $40.25. Those are two areas I would be watching the stock pretty closely. I think there would be a pretty decent intraday bounce around that level. So Akamai at $40.25. I'm not sure if it'll get down there. McDonald's, I think, can get down there. So keep McDonald's on watch at $94.45, even though it just caught a quick bid here. But just a few minutes ago, it was lower. So again, those are the only two levels that I'm really seeing for these equities that really stand out to me and look pretty interesting. For the most part, I'm not really seeing all that much, but we'll take it one step at a time. Let's take a look at oil today. You do have light sweet crude trading higher by just 3 pennies to $97.68 a barrel. Let's go to the all-important USO, which is a good proxy for light sweet crude. Light sweet crude is the stuff that we trade here in the United States. Brent crude is what they trade in Europe. And what you'll see here for the USO, it's trading at 35.05. really nothing terrible. It's just really just hovering around this level. So I got to think overall this week I'd probably have to give USO a little bit more of a slight upside bias, although there is resistance around this 35.20 level. But really no problems right now for the USO. Let's take a look at gold this morning. And gold futures, when I'm looking at them, they're up $2.50. So if anybody's looking at gold futures right now, gold is trading at $1,231.50 an ounce. Let's take a look at the all-important GLD, and you'll see that's trading up around the 118.84 level. Again, it closed at 118.55 on Friday. Can't make too much out of it, but gold is holding steady for the most part. Now, what you want to watch for gold if you're a gold trader is you simply want to watch the dollar-yen chart. Okay, if dollar-yen starts to move lower, that is going to benefit gold. If dollar-yen starts to move higher, that usually is going to put a little cap on the upside for gold. So, again, dollar-yen, if it goes down, gold usually will trade higher. Keep that chart on your watch list. The dollar-yen chart is very, very important these days. One of the most important charts that I believe is out there. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. It is a light volume Monday, a little bit on the quieter side. Right now, the futures are trading up by about 3.5 points. Again, very, very light volume, so you don't want to fight this market. If you don't have to, you really want to just go with it. But for the most part, this is what we're seeing ahead of the opening bell. With that said, everybody, I want to leave it here, short and sweet. Have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.